Have all the receipts come in?
Yes, sir.
See to it that they are recorded correctly.
Yes, sir.
Good afternoon, Bob.
Good afternoon, Fred.
And a Merry Christmas, Uncle. God save you.
Humbug.
Christmas a humbug? You don't mean that, I'm sure.
I do. Would reckon you to be merry. You're poor enough.
What right have you to be dismal? You're rich enough. Uncle, don't be cross.
What else can I be when I live in a world of fools such as this? Merry Christmas! Out upon Merry Christmas! What's Christmas time to you but the time for paying bills without any money? Time to find yourself another year older, but not an hour richer. Why, if I could work my will, every idiot who goes about with Merry Christmas on his lips would be boiled in his own pudding! And buried with a stick of holly through his heart!
Uncle!
Nephew! You keep Christmas in your own way, and let me keep it in mine.
Keep it, but you don't keep it.
Let me leave it alone, then. What good has it ever done you to keep it?
There are many things from which I might have derived good, from which I have not profited. I dare say, Christmas among the rest. But I've always thought of Christmas time as a good time. A kind, forgiving, charitable, thoughtful time. The only time I know when men and women of one consent come together to open up their shut-up hearts freely. And though, Uncle, it has never put a scrap of gold or silver in my pocket, I believe it has done me good, and will do me good. And I say, God bless it. God bless it.
Let me hear another sound out of you, Cratchit. You'll keep your Christmas by losing your situation. Oh, you're quite a powerful speaker, sir. It's a wonder you don't go into Parliament.
Ah, don't be angry, Uncle. Come, dine with us tomorrow.
No, thank you.
But why?
Why did you marry against my wishes?
Because I fell in love.
Because you fell in love? Well, that's the only thing more ridiculous than a marriage. Oh, good afternoon.
I want nothing from you. I ask nothing of you. Why cannot we be friends?
Good afternoon.
I'm sorry, with all my heart, to find you so resolute. We have never had a quarrel to which I have been a party, and I will keep my Christmas humor to the last. So I say, Merry Christmas.
Good afternoon.
And a Happy New Year.
Good afternoon.
Merry Christmas to you and your family, Bob.
Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year to yourself, Mr. Bird.
Well then, Cratchit, would you like to put that piece of coal back, or shall I deduct it from your salary?
Yes, sir. I'm sorry, sir.
Thought so. It astounds me that a man of such a meager salary can be so wasteful. But then again, it's not your coal, is it?
No, sir. Please forgive me. It won't happen again. It's a dreadful chill that's come in the room late in the day today.
Darkness and cold are cheap, and I like it. Keep your hands off my property, Cratchit.
Yes, sir.
Have we the pleasure of addressing Mr. Scrooge or Mr. Marley? Scrooge and Marley, gentlemen?
Mr. Marley has been dead these 7 years. In fact, died 7 years ago this very night.
Well, we have no doubt his generosity is well represented by his surviving partner. At this festive season of the year, Mr. Scrooge, it is usually desirable to provide for some happiness at this present time.
Why? Are there no prisons?
There are plenty of prisons, sir.
And the union workhouses, are they still in operation?
They are, though I wish I could say they were not.
I was afraid from what you said at first that something had stopped them from operating in their useful core. I'm very glad to hear it.
Yes, well, as you know, they scarcely furnish Christian cheer, so we are endeavoring to raise a fund to provide the poor some meat and drink at this time. For it is a time when want is keenly felt and abundance rejoices. What shall we put you down for?
Nothing.
You wish to be anonymous, then?
I wish to be left alone. Gentlemen, since you ask me what I wish, that is my answer. I do not make myself merry at Christmas time, nor can I afford to make idle people merry. I work to support the union workhouses, they cost enough. Those who are badly off must go there.
But, sir, many can't go there, and many would rather die.
If they would rather die, then let them do it and decrease the surplus population. Besides, it's not my business.
Isn't it, sir?
No, it isn't. It's enough for a man to understand his own business and not to interfere with other people. Mine occupies me constantly. Good afternoon, gentlemen.
Good afternoon, sir.
I suppose you'll want all day off tomorrow.
If it's quite convenient, sir.
Well, it's not convenient, and it's not fair. If I would stop you like a crown for it, you'd think me ill-used, I'll be bound. But you don't think me ill-used for paying a day's wages for no work.
It's only once a year, sir.
What's a poor excuse for picking a man's pockets every 25th of December? Ah, take the day off. But be at back the next day all the year.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. All the earlier, sir.
God bless you.
A Merry Christmas. Good evening, sir.
There's another fellow, my clerk, at 15 shillings a week, with a wife and family, talking about a Merry Christmas. Lunacy. Now what?
Let us be merry, gentlemen, let nothing you dismay. Remember Christ our Savior was born on Christmas Day to save us all from sickness, power, and we are gone astray. Oh, times of
There'd be a bit of Christmas cheer after all.
Good King Wenceslas looked out on the feast of Stephen, when the snow lay round about, sweet and crisp and even. Brightly shone the moon that night, though the frost was cruel, when our poor men came inside, gathering winter fuel.
Must get another bit of water
Bring me
tonight.
flesh and bring me wine, bring me fine logs hither. Thou and I shall see him dine when we turn them thither. Page and monarch forth they went together. Through the ruins while
Out of my way! Be off with you! Goodness!
When the sun has left the sky, when the stars are far from bright, there is a figure in the mist, lighting the way. Weaving his mark with each tiny spark, lighting the way, day by day, the one who lights the lamps at night, the one who makes the world shine so bright. He turns his darkness into light, uniting one spark at a time, guiding his pathway through the night. There is a light that burns within,
be lit before it gets dark.
Why, this is the third time tonight I've lit them, Mr. Scrooge. If I didn't know any better, I'd say a ghost's been blowing them out.
Don't be ridiculous.
It's just a bit of humor. Good evening. Come on, William.
Why, Mr. Scrooge, you're a bit early tonight.
Yes, I am.
Marmot, a bit much for you.
You should know it. The entire world has gone mad and left me to deal with it. What possesses mankind to behave in such a penny-short, pound-foolish manner is beyond my reckoning.
I've left a parcel of food in your room. Straightened up your bed sheets today. Be back in the morning, Christmas morning, to see to your breakfast and pick up the laundry.
Finally, a person of freedom. See you in the morning.
I wish you Merry Christmas, but you have no mind for it. So I'll simply say, good evening.
Good evening, Miss Silver. Molly! Even the elements conspire against me. I'm back.
Is everything all right, my Tim?
Do you think the night was still this tonight?
What London are you talking about?
The night when Christ was born. Do you think it was a night like tonight?
Perhaps. A bit warmer, I should hope.
But Jesus called them unto him, and said, Suffer thou little children unto me, and forbid them not, for such is the kingdom of God. So,
How you remember such things is beyond me, child.
do you think Jesus would have helped me, Father?
I think there's no one more deserving than you, my son. When a father knows the hope and strength you bring, help him overcome the pains he has to bear. I ask you in humble prayer tonight, help me have hope through this blessed night. The faith in my heart will always be strong, and help my strength live on.
Wipe away the tears, and
Ask you in humble prayer tonight, help me have hope through this blessed night. The faith in my heart will always be strong, and help my strength live on.
and help my strength live
Come, Tim, we best be getting home. Your mother will suffer us both to miss dinner. And then we'll both be deserving.
Marley? What trick of the night is this? Another apparition? Well, that bell hasn't worked in years! Drafty old house. Oh, humbug. Oh, humbug. I won't believe it.
What?
Who are you?
Ask me who I was.
Right. You're rather particular for a ghost. Well, who were you then?
In life, I was your partner, Jacob Mark.
Whoa. What? Well, can you... Well, can you sit down?
I can.
Well, do it then.
You don't believe in me.
I don't.
What evidence would you have of me?
I don't know.
Why do you doubt your senses?
Well, because a little thing affects them. A slight disorder of the stomach makes them cheat. You might be an undigested bit of beef, a blocked of mustard, a crumb of cheese, a fragment of an underdone potato. Oh, there's more of gravy than of grave about you, whatever you are. It's all humbug, I tell you. Dreadful apparition, what troubles you?
Man of the world be mine, do you believe in me or not?
Do. Must. But why do spirits walk the earth and why do you come to me?
It is required of every man that the spirit within him should walk abroad among his fellow man and travel far and wide. And if that spirit goes not forth in life, it is condemned to do so after death, to wander through the world. Oh, woe is me, to witness what it can no longer share, but might have shared on earth and turned to happiness.
What troubles you? Why are you fettered with chains?
I wear the chains I forged in life. I made it link by link and yard by yard. I girded it on of my own free will, and of my own free will I wore it. Was it pattern strange to you, or would you know the weight and the length of the strong king you bear yourself, Ebenezer Scrooge. It was as full and as heavy and as long as this 7 Christmas Eves ago, and you've lived on it since. It is a ponderous gain.
Tell me more, Jacob. Speak comfort to me, Jacob.
I have come to give. It comes from other regions, Ebenezer Scrooge, and is conveyed by other ministers to other kinds of men. Nor can I tell you what I would. Very little time is permitted to me. I cannot rest. I cannot stay. I cannot linger anywhere. My spirit never walks beyond our counting house. Mark me! In life, my spirit never rode beyond the narrow limits of our money-changing hold, not knowing that any Christian soul working kindly in its little sphere would find life too short for its vast means of usefulness, and weary journeys lie before me.
But you were always a good man of business, Jacob.
Business? Mankind was my business. The common welfare was my business. Charity, mercy, benevolence, and forbearance, they were all my business. At this time of year I suffer most. The misery with us wandering spirits as we seek to interfere for good for human matters, yet have lost the power forever. Why did I walk through the crowds of my fellow beings with my eyes turned down, and never to raise them to that blessed star which led the wise men to a poor abode, where there are no poor homes to which its light would have conducted me? Hear me, my time is nearly gone.
Do not be hard on me, Jacob. Pray.
How it is I appear before you in a shape you can see, I may not tell. I have sat beside you invisible many a day, which is no light part of my penance, Ebenezer Scrooge. I am here tonight to warn you that you have yet a chance and hope of escaping my fate, a chance and hope of my procuring Ebenezer.
You were always a good friend to me, Jacob.
You will be haunted by 3 spirits.
Was this the chance of hope you were talking about?
It is.
In that case, I think I'd rather not.
Without their visits, you cannot hope to shun the path I tread. Expect the first when the bell tolls 1.
Can I have them all at once and be done with it?
Expect the second on the next night at the same hour, and the third upon the next. Look to see me no more. But Ebenezer, for your own sake, remember what has passed between us.
Jacob! 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 Look, how can this be? Jacob was my friend. He was my only friend. Was it all a dream then? Oh, perhaps I am going mad. The hour itself and nothing else. broken rest.
Rise and walk with me.
Out the window? I'm mortal. Unable to fall.
Bear but a touch of my hand, and you shall be upheld in more than this.
Elizabeth! Peter! Hello, old friends, it's me, Ebenezer!
These are the shadows of things that have been. They have no consciousness of us.
Oh, Spirit! I remember it all so well! Every face! Every smell!
So you do remember this place then?
Remember it? Good heavens! I was a boy here. I went to school in this place.
Strange to have forgotten it for so many years. What was this boarding school that you attended?
My father sent me here to live when I was young. As soon as I was old enough. He said that he thought it would be better for me to go away to school rather than stay close by.
And what about your mother?
My mother died in childbirth. My birth.
And do you remember the grounds of the school?
Remember it? I could walk it blindfolded.
Merry Christmas, Ebenezer! You're soon, Ebenezer!
But where have all the children gone?
Why, it's Christmas Eve, and they've all gone home. They've all gone home, spend Christmas with their families.
But the school is not quite deserted. A solitary child neglected by his friends is left there still.
Yes, I know it. If it is I, poor lad. Another Christmas spent alone because my father would not permit me to come home.
Because you reminded him too much of your dear mother who had died?
He said that whenever he looked at me, he could see her in my eyes and could not bear it, so he sent me here to live. He sent me here to not be reminded of her.
And did you hate him for that?
No! Never! I only wanted him to love me. And to let me come home.
Your lip is trembling. And what is that upon your cheek?
Nothing. A speck of dust that's caught my eye. Nothing more.
I suppose I'm stuck here with you again, Ebenezer?
Yes, sir.
For the fee your father's paying me, there's hardly worth it.
Yes, sir.
How is it that somebody who is so clumsy can be so gifted in schoolwork? I'll never know. Still, perhaps I can make some good use of you. Take this list and see to it that every item upon it is completed.
Yes, sir.
And don't let me catch you in the kitchen.
Yes, sir.
I shall be in my study if you need me. Ebenezer,
Yes, sir.
you've read every book in the library twice.
I have, sir.
Well, it's good I fetched new ones for you then.
And what books might those be, sir?
Gilbert's Travels, Robinson Crusoe, 1001 Nights.
Alibaba and the Arabian Nights?
Alibaba and the Arabian Nights. See to it you don't read them all in one night.
I will, sir. I won't, sir. Thank you very much, sir.
wonderful lad. Oh. Reading was his only escape. I suppose he read... I myself. I suppose I read to take the place of the friends I didn't have.
Ebenezer! Ebenezer!
Oh, Fan!
Ebenezer!
Pat?
Ebenezer!
My dear sister, Fan!
This is Pat. I'm so good to see you. What are you doing here?
I've come to bring you home.
Home, home, home!
Home, little Pat?
Yes! Father is so much kinder than he used to be. That home is like heaven. He spoke so gently to me one day night that I wasn't afraid to ask him if you were to come home. And he said, yes, you should. So he sent me in a coach to bring you there.
It'd be so nice to spend the holidays with you and Father.
No, silly. You are never to come back here.
Never?
Never!
We are to be together forever and have the merriest time in all the world. Come, let's go collect your things.
Such a delicate creature from a breath might have withered, but she had a large heart.
Oh, very large heart, Spirit. Oh, so delicate. She loved me very much, Spirit, and I loved her.
She died a woman, and had, as I think, children?
Yes, one child.
True, your nephew.
She died giving him life. It was as though she were torn away from me.
Much the same way your father felt when you were born.
I suppose so.
What child is this who laid to rest on Mary's lavish sleep? The angels greet with hymns sweet, while shepherds watch our King. This is Christ, our King, whom shepherds guard and angels sing. Haste, haste to bring Him God the babe, the Son of Mary. So bring Him incense full, and bear the peasant King to own Him, the King of kings, salvation brings from loving hearts enthroned Him. Raise, raise a song on high, the Virgin sings her lullaby. Joy, joy, for Christ is born, the babe, the Son of Mary.
What seems to be the matter?
Nothing. It's just that there was a child singing a Christmas carol in my office last night, and I'd like to have given her something. That's all.
Come, I have more to show you. Do you know this place?
No, it? Why, it's old Fezziwig! I was apprenticed here! Jacob, my! To be sure! There he is! Bless him! We became very good friends, you know.
Hey, now pay attention. The plates go on the bottom. I know what I'm doing. Just see that you hand them to me in the right order. All right, all right. If I didn't know any better, I'd say your head was in the clouds thinking of better.
Then you would be mistaken, my friend. I'm thinking of all the hard work we'll be doing at the High Clearinghouse.
You mean the money we'll be making in the High Clearinghouse? How long until we can get our own clearinghouse?
I think we should be able to have our own house in 5 years if we work hard enough and save enough.
Ah, but don't look at me. You're the one with that girl. You'll likely spend our hard-earned money on her.
Not a chance. I will never be poor like my father. I will never owe anyone money. I will never live in poverty. All right. You better work harder and faster, my friend, or else old Fezziwig catches you dreaming.
Why, it's old Fezziwig! Oh, there he is! Fezziwig alive again! Oh, bless his heart! Was there ever a kinder man? And what?
Ebenezer, Jacob, no more work tonight. It's good to see you. Quick, close up shop before another lick of work is done.
Elio, clear away my nuts. Let the doctor bring in.
Mrs. Fezziwig!
You can't have a party with all this clutter in the way.
Your head, my lady. Ebenezer, remove that bell. Jacob, set the box for the musicians.
Spirit! Elizabeth! Oliver William! Spirit, all my old friends!
Ebenezer, there's someone here to see you.
Don't just stand there, old boy. Go to the girl before somebody beats you to it.
Oh, Spirit, I forgot how beautiful she was.
Darling, you look wonderful.
Why, thank you.
This calls for dance.
pounds of your mortal money, 3 or 4 perhaps. Is that really so much that he deserves this praise?
Well, it isn't that, Spirit. He had the power to render us happy. To make our work light or burdensome, pleasurable or toil. Why, the happiness he gave his apprentices and clerks was quite great. As it had cost a fortune.
What is it that is on your mind?
Oh, nothing in particular.
Something, I think.
It's just that I should like to have a word or two with my own clerk, Bob Cratchit, just now. That's all.
And now, a toast. A toast to Mr. Marley and Mr. Ebenezer. May they be ever successful in their new venture. They shall be dearly missed.
And may Belle and Ebenezer be as happy as we are on this night.
Hear, hear.
Yeah.
And now, to the parlor.
And what of that venture?
It was difficult, but we made a business of it.
Among the youngest businessmen to own their own country house, I believe.
Yes, that's right. No one thought we could do it, and yet we did. We showed them a thing or two, we did.
Many hours of hard work, was it not? Little time for anything else.
We spent endless hours building that little business. Why, every farthing we made had to be reinvested in order to turn a profit.
Nothing else mattered?
But what could matter more, Spirit? If you want to be successful in these difficult times, you have to be willing to sacrifice for it.
And your business? Did your business make you successful?
We made a pretty penny of it, we did.
But what of yourself? Did your business success make you happy?
Well, of course it did.
Very well. Come, my time grows short. What of the following Christmas?
Oh no! No, Spirit! Do not show me this Christmas, please! I beg you, release me from this memory!
Look upon it and remember.
I cannot look! I will not look!
You shall.
It matters little to you. Very little. Another idol has displaced me. And if it can cheer and comfort you in time to come, as I would have tried to do, I have no just cause to grieve.
What idol has displaced you?
A golden one.
There's nothing on which the world is so hard as poverty, and nothing on which it condemns more than the pursuit of wealth.
You fear the world too much. I have seen your nobler aspirations fall off one by one until the master passion gain engrosses you. Have I not?
What then? Even if I have grown so much wiser, what then? I am not changed towards you. Am I?
When we were engaged, we were both foreigners, content to be so. Until in good season we could improve our wealth and fortune by a patient industry. You are changed. When our contract was made, you were another man.
I was a boy.
Your own feeling tells you that you are not what you are now. I am. You promised happiness when we were one and caught us fraught with misery now that we are two. How often and how keenly I have felt of this, I will not say. It is enough that I have felt of it, and I release you.
No.
Have I ever sought release?
In words, no, never.
What then?
You changed nature, an altered spirit, and another atmosphere of life. And everything that made my love of any worth or value in your sight. Tell me, if this had never come between us, would you seek me out and try to win me now?
You think not?
I would gladly think otherwise if I could. But if you were free today, tomorrow, yesterday, would even I believe that you would choose a dowerless girl. You open your very confidence with away everything by gain. Do you not know that your regret would surely follow? I do. And I release you. With a full heart, the love of him who you once had. The contract we made is an old. We made it when you were content to love me, although I've no dowry, and marry despite what that meant.
The contract between was made when we both were but children in need. Although I have grown so much wiser, I have never sought out your release.
Words you have never betrayed.
What then, pray tell me this truth?
Idol of gold has replaced me and stolen the love of our youth.
You've been blinded by money. The beauty lies deep in your heart. Can you not see she still loves you? You're tearing our future apart.
This love is once you have loved me. Please give of yourself as you did.
These riches I seek are but my needs.
I wish only to do.
I wish only to do. I wish only to do as I wish.
Oh, Spirit! Why must I look upon this if I cannot alter the past?
Look on it and remember.
The contract you hold is an old. Its nature can no longer pass. Love me as once you have loved me. For I
cannot be
am
blind
blind to the past.
Have you made up your mind?
You leave me behind.
You have become blind.
To the past.
May you be happy in the life you have chosen.
Don't go! Please don't go! Go after her, you fool! Spirit! Spirit! Release me from this memory! Show me no more! I cannot bear it! Conduct me home! Why do you delight to torture me?
I told you. They're but shadows of things that have been. That they are what they are. Do not blame me.
No, Spirit! Take me back! Take me back! I cannot bear it! Hold me no longer! Take me back, Spirit! Please take me. Oh, such a nightmare I've never had. Oh, if old Marley were here, he would die of laughter to see me in such a predicament. How is this? Did I not hear the clock tower strike one before this nightmare began? What's this? Someone has stolen into my room as I slept. They have not robbed me, but rather left a feast. Holly, mistletoe, all the makings of a banquet. Decorations. Coal for the fire.
I am the ghost of Christmas presents! Come here and know me better, man.
Oh, is it you who's borne these gifts into my room?
You've never seen the likes of me before?
No, never.
You've never walked this earth with the other members of my family?
Oh, my afraid I have not. Have you many brothers, Spirit?
More than 1,800 of us have walked this earth.
1,800? Oh, a tremendous family to provide for. Imagine the grocery bill. Spirit, conduct me where you will.
Come, Ebenezer, and look out upon the world around you.
Spirit, last night I went forth on compulsion, but I've learned a lesson and it's working with me now. You have ought to teach me, let me profit by it.
Touch my robe. Do you not feel the dampness and cold of this Christmas day?
Well, I dare say that I would have, but now I believe I feel the warmth of their hearts and smiles.
And what of the child? There was no business transaction. There was no labor performed for what he received.
Yes, I see that the child's profit was in receiving a portion of what was needed with gratitude, not in wages earned. And those who gave the gift profited by the very giving of it.
And what of the shopkeepers, who will make themselves a profit because of this day? Do they not put a damper on the Christmas season?
I suppose that in spite of those that make a pound or two, it is more the kindness that provides warmth and kindness that has been shared.
And what of your business, Ebenezer?
You speak truth, dear. I will not gainsay it. I have forgotten kindness in my business.
But that which is kindness today, is it not for all the year?
As it should be, I suppose, for all the year. Today more than any other.
And to the poor one most of all.
What does the poor one most fear?
Because they are in need of it the most. There are those that claim to know God, but their deeds of passion, pride, greed, prejudice, ill will, envy, and selfishness. They are as strange to God as if they had never lived. Remember that, Ebenezer Scrooge. Come. You know this place.
Some poor hovel, I suppose. Does it really matter? They're all the same, are they not?
Well, does it really matter? Observe.
Where on earth is your precious father and Tiny Tim?
Martha's not here either, Mother.
Mercy, are we to have Christmas dinner today or not?
Martha has never told Mother.
Sorry, I'm late. Martha!
Why, bless your heart alive, my dear. What has touched you?
Oh, we had a great little whack to finish up last night, and we had to put away things this morning, but I made an extra shilling.
Why, bless your heart alive, my dear. Come and sit before the fire and have yourself a nice warm. Oh, Lord bless ye.
Mother's coming up the street.
Hi, Martha, hi!
Oh, what a ruckus!
Hello, everyone.
Hello, darlings.
Why, it's all Cratchit's home. Good. I didn't know Bob had a lame child.
Did you ever inquire after his family?
No, suppose not.
Why, where's our Martha?
She's not coming.
Not coming. Not coming on Christmas Eve.
Surprise!
You came out too soon!
But I could not let Father be disappointed on such a fine day.
And how did Tiny Tim behave?
As good as gold in bed. I wish you could see him. He gets thoughtful sitting by himself so much. Do you know, he told me that he hoped the people coming from church would see him so they might be reminded of he who made the lame beggars walk and the blind men to see.
A remarkable child.
Oh, Bob, I fear he's getting worse.
Try not to worry, my dear. We'll think of something.
Spirit, tell me that the child will live.
I see a vacant seat in the chimney corner, and a crutch without an owner carefully preserved. If these shadows remain unaltered by the future, the child will die.
No kind spirit, say he will be spared.
If these shadows remain unaltered by the future, none other of my race will find him here, and what then, if he be left to die?
He'd better do it and decrease the surplus population.
Do not mock me with my own words. Will you decide which men shall live and which men shall die? It may be that in the sight of heaven, you are more worthless and less fit to live than millions like this poor man's child.
I dare hope I did not use too much flour.
I'm afraid I'm going to have to keep this pudding all to myself. I don't believe the children are going to like it at all. I'm afraid this pudding is simply... The pudding is lovely, my dear. A treasure indeed. And if I must, I will share it with all of us.
Oh, Bob, what am I to do with you?
May God bless. We have a Merry Christmas, and may God bless us.
God bless us!
God bless us, everyone!
And lest we forget, to the founder of the feast, Mr. Scrooge.
The founder of the feast, indeed! I was your having here! I was going to have a piece of my mind to fix upon, and I hope you have good appetite!
Did you see me?
You better hope not.
My dear, the children, Christmas Day.
It should be Christmas Day. I'm drawn with one drinks to the help of such an odious and hard and unfeeling man as Mr. Scrooge. No, he is Robert. No one knows it better than you, poor fellow.
My dear, the children, Christmas Day.
Very well. I will drink to his health for your sake and the day's, not his. To the health of Mr. Scrooge, a long life to him, a Merry Christmas, and a Happy New Year, for he will be very happy and very merry, I have no doubt.
Very well. Sincerely. To the health of Mr. Scrooge.
To the health of Mr. Scrooge.
Cheers.
It came upon our midnight,
bed with you two.
Why is the weekend stay up late?
It is late.
Oh, Father, just one more dance, please.
One more dance, and then it's off to bed. Now, it's off to bed with you two.
Oh, Father, just one more dance, please.
Now, we made a promise. Let's keep it.
Now have I heard that before?
I'm afraid my Uncle Scrooge uses that phrase quite frequently.
Ebenezer Scrooge, your uncle?
Yes, and yesterday he said Christmas was a humbug. He believed it too. I invited him to dinner, but he declined.
More shame to him for saying it.
Oh, he's a comical old fellow. And I'm afraid his offenses carry their own punishment. And I'll have nothing to say against him. He's very rich from what I've heard.
If he's rich, you would know it by the looks of him.
Oh, his wealth is of no use to him. He doesn't even use it to make himself comfortable.
Well, I'm afraid I have little patience with him.
Actually, I feel sorry for him. Sorry? But who suffers by his ill whims? Why, himself, always.
Indeed, I think he was a very good dinner.
Yes, indeed.
A very good dinner.
In a very good time. And though he may never accept it, I'll invite him every year, for I believe it is what my dear mother would have wanted for him. But enough of my uncle. Let's play a game or two and dismiss this dismal mood.
Come. Other places we have to visit.
Now, Spirit, this could be a game. Please, just a few more minutes.
Very well, just a few more minutes.
Come, gather round. This game is called Yes and No. I will think of something and you must ask me yes or no questions until you have guessed what it is.
Is that a woman?
Oh, yes.
Is she here in this room?
Yes.
Well, that's too easy. It must be me.
Of course. It's my lovely white cape. Very good, my dear. And we'll make it harder next time. Since you guessed it, you can go next.
Very well. I'm ready.
Is it an animal?
You might say that.
Is it a nice animal?
No.
Does it count?
Definitely.
Oh, does it live in Africa?
No, it doesn't live in Africa.
Well, that rules out lions.
Is it a lion?
Lions live in Africa.
Oh, you're right.
Silly answer.
Are you Santa Claus?
Yes.
perhaps it's a fox.
Is it a bear?
No, but you might mistake it for one.
Wait, Rouse looks as if I know what it is.
Well, what is it then?
It's your Uncle Scrooge.
It most certainly is.
So it was a bear!
Look, you two spirits!
I can barely contain myself. It was the honey of a revelation.
They don't like me very much, do they?
Does it matter what they think of you? Is it not the truth?
What should let them to think better of me?
What have you offered to show them otherwise?
Nothing, I suppose. Spirit, I wish... I should have liked to have accepted my nephew's invitation to come to dinner.
Come, one more place we have to visit before the night is through.
Surely I don't know this place.
The name does not matter. It is a place like many others in this world.
Charles, dear, when you just want to last the night?
I am the last through the...
The potatoes about done, children. But they're too poor. Oh, they'll chill soon enough, my dear. Father, what did you get these potatoes?
I didn't steal them, if that's what you mean.
Oh, Charles, that's not what you would say. They rolled off of a cart as it was passing by. It was a true Christmas miracle.
Aye, the Christmas miracle. Your father's not a thief. At least not yet.
Spirit. What are these people doing out here in this bitter cold? The women wearing rags, the children eating scraps. There are institutions, workhouses.
Have you visited any of these institutions that you speak of?
No, why should I? I pay taxes to support them. Is that not enough?
Is it?
Oh, Charles, dear, come back to the fire and catch a cold.
Rose, look at these hands. These are strong hands. They have done hard work. They are capable of doing hard work. Rose, I want to work to provide bread and milk for our children. It's not right that there is no work.
Oh, Charles, dear, we are blessed. We have food in our bellies and a bonfire. It is Christmas. We are together at a farm.
I can't live like this anymore. To beg for scraps and plead to survive? Tomorrow you take the children. Go to the Camden poorhouse. And I'll go to the workhouse.
No, I would rather die than go there and be separated forever.
Separated?
Just until I find work.
No, we are a family. We stay together. Not to the fire.
Spirit, why show me this? What does any of this have to do with me? Spirit! Spirit!
Words and deeds once spoken cannot be recounted. Only time allows for such recompense, and then only if time remains before we take leave of this world.
Will I have time, Spirit?
Come, my time grows short.
Why is Spirit's life so limited?
My life upon this globe is very brief. It ends tonight.
Tonight?
Tonight at midnight. Hark, my time is drawing near.
Spirit? Oh. Forgive me if I'm not justified in what I ask, but there is something strange and not belonging to you protruding from your robe. Oh, is it a hand or a claw?
It might be a claw, for there is flesh upon it. Look here.
They're yours, Spirit.
They are man's. This boy is ignorance. This girl is want. Beware them both, but most of all, beware this boy. For that which I see written upon his brow is doom, unless the writing be erased.
Spirit, is there no refuge,
no workhouses? Are there no prisons? Are there no workhouses? Are there no prisons? Are there no workhouses?
Out of my own mouth I am
Are
condemned.
there no prisons?
Oh, Spirit, I see the error of my ways. Never again will I speak such words. Never again will I forget my fellow man. I can change, Spirit. I can change. I will change. Spirit. Spirit! I'm in the presence of the ghost of Christmas yet to come, is that so? And you're about to show me the shadows of things that have not been, yet will be. Oh, Spirit, I fear you more than any spectre I have seen. But as I know your intent is to do me good, and as I hope to live, to be a different man from what I was, I am prepared to bear your company with a grateful heart. Will you not speak to me? Ooh. Oh, yes, yes. The night is waning fast, and my time is precious to me. Very well. Lead on then, Spirit. Lead on.
Christmas. Heard the old Scratch had died. Who was it that found him?
I don't know much about it. I only know he's dead.
Yeah, when did he die?
Last night. Christmas Eve. Why? What was the matter with him? Dying asleep, so I was told. Miss Dilber, you found him. I heard you were quite upset.
Oh, yes, quite upset indeed.
Was there no family to be with him?
He had no family. Never married, never had any children. So sad, so alone, I thought.
I never thought he'd die. He was too ornery.
What has he done with his money?
I ended up left it to his company, perhaps. All I know is he didn't leave it to me.
Likely to be a very cheap funeral, for upon my life I know of no one who'd go to it.
Suppose we throw a party and volunteer. There may be something in it for us.
Yeah, well, I don't mind going if a lunch is provided, but I must be fed if I'm going to volunteer.
Well, my gift is the bigger O, push him into it, and that will be that.
Spirit! How can they talk about a respectful businessman in such a manner? But is there no one who feels any compassion upon this man's death? Now tell me, Spirit, what does such a trivial conversation have to do with me? What? It's Bob Cratchit's home.
And he took his child and set him in the midst of them.
The dim light hurts my eyes.
Poor Cratchit.
I would not show weak eyes to your father for the world. It must be near his time to come home.
Pastor Robert, I think you are a little slow. He's like,
He used to walk with trying to go upon his shoulder. Very fast.
But he was very light to carry and he was no trouble. No trouble at all.
Spirit! Tell me that the boy has not died! Oh, Bob!
then today, Robert?
Yes, my dear, I wish you could have come. It would have done you good to see what a green place it is. But you shall see it often. I promised him that we would go every Sunday. But for what? A tiny Tim.
On some clover sweets, the her angel breathes. She knows he's meant to fly, that his life will never die. The stars of his eyes still shine through the night. The sparks of his smile in the candlelight. The love of a child will never depart. His light lives in your He's always near, in a breathless smile of apathy of rain. He is never far away. The stars of his eyes still shine through the night. The sparks of his smile in the candlelight. The love of a child will never depart. His light lives in your heart. His life lives in your
Martha, dear, go see who's at the door and answer it, please.
Yes, Mother.
Oh, it's Fred.
I'm sorry to intrude, but I wish to stop by to see how you're doing.
Much better today. Mom, this is Mr. Scrooge's nephew, Fred.
Pleased to meet your acquaintance, and how is it you found our home?
I found your address in my uncle's books.
Well, you didn't have to go through my books. You could have asked me.
And you and the kids. How are you getting along?
Just a little down, you know, and not sure what we're going to do.
Well, what of you and your friends? How are they handling the news?
It's quite a shock to lose him like that, but we will manage.
Spirit, this is someone ill at my nephew's home. Well, tell me.
I wish to give you this.
Thank you for your kindness, sir, but
I insist. And I have a position for your son Peter, if he's interested.
A position for me?
I wish I could do more. Stop by in the morning and we'll see what we can do.
Thank you for all your kindness.
would you care to stay for some tea?
I'd love to. Thank you.
Shall
all happy. Something that can give me hope. I can repent, Spirit. Oh, what awful place is this?
Nice place you have here, old Joe.
I see you're moving up in the world.
Oh, makes for beautiful color, don't it?
Quiet, a lot of you. We don't want someone uninvited showing up now, do we? Very well. The child will be first, the laundry second, and the undertaker's may go third. Show me what you got, take a bit.
Don't you do that for me.
Every person has a right to take care of themselves. He always did. Why should I be any different?
We're not going to pick holes in each other's coats. Now, on away.
No. Very well then. Who's the worst for the loss of a few things like these?
Not a dead man, I suppose. No, indeed.
Yeah, he wanted to keep them after he was dead, the wicked old screw. Should have been more natural in his lifetime.
It's the truest word ever spoke.
Yeah, what else have you got on there?
Two seals, a pencil case, a pair of sleeve buttons, and a brooch.
Why, a brooch just like that.
Well, here's your account.
What's worth 10 times as much?
If you asked me for another penny, I wouldn't give you another penny if I wasn't boiled for not doing it. Who's next? What do we have?
Sheets and towels, a little wearing apparel, 2 silver teaspoons, a pair of sugar tongs, and a new pair of boots.
Spirit, how can they barter a dead man's things?
I always give too much to the ladies. It's a weakness of mine. It's how I've come to ruin myself.
Come on, Joe, take a look at my bundle.
What's this? Bed curtains?
Aye, bed curtains.
You don't mean to say torn down, rings and all, everything mine.
Why not?
You were born to make a fortune, woman. And what's this?
His blankets.
His blankets?
You're likely to catch cold without them, I dare say.
Hope you didn't die of any catching, eh?
I wouldn't be afraid of that. I wouldn't lord at him about things if he did. Look through that shirt to you, Isaac. You won't find a hole in it nor threadbare place. It's the best one he had, and a fine one too. They'd have wasted if it hadn't been for me.
What do you call wasted?
Putting it on and buried it, of course. Someone was fool enough to do it, but I took it off him again. As if calico ain't good enough for burying. He couldn't have looked uglier than he did in this one.
Spirit, how is it that they have plundered this dead man of both his goods and his dignity?
Well, here's for your trouble.
And?
Thank you. If you ask me for another penny, I repent for being so liberal, then knock off half a crown.
Mrs. Dilber.
Well, that's the end of it then. He frightened everyone away when he was alive. The crocodiles when he was dead.
Let's move on before we all get pegged. Help me get these things out of the way, and I expect you to scatter.
Oh, Spirit. Tell me. Oh, Spirit. I see that. In the case of this unhappy man, might be my own. Indeed, I tend that way now. But merciful heaven, this is an awful place. In leaving it, I shall not leave its lesson. Trust me. This is an awful place. Let us go. Something informs me that a parting moment is at hand. Before you go, please tell me, what man was that died, uncared for, and wept, alone? Before I move to the stone to which you point, tell me, are these the shadows of the things that will be, or the shadows of the things that may be only? those deeds be departed from, surely the ends can be changed also. Tell me that I may change the path that lies before me. Spirit, say it is so, and will you show me now? Am I not mad? It is me, isn't it? I know it is me, isn't it? Oh, Ebenezer Scrooge. No, 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 I am not that man any longer. Why show me this if I cannot change the path? Why? Spirit, Spirit, I will honor Christmas in my heart and keep it for all the year. I will live in the past, in the present, and in the future. The spirits of all three shall strive within me. Oh, I will not shut out the lessons that they teach. Spirit, tell me that I may sponge away the writing on this stone. Please. Where am I now? And is it real? It's hard to know just how I should feel. With Molly there's pain and cold despair. Fed with his dance and the joy-filled air. How did I let bells slip through my hands? How did I let greed make me such a man? Should I feel shame for how cruel I have been? Or wait in horror for the price of my sin? How wrong I have been. How wrong I have been. What is the point of this dream, this charade? This night of visions, this ghastly parade? Why should my fate, why make me feel such shame? If it's too late for my life to change, it has to change. I have to change. I know, Spirit. Say I will not die. I can change, Spirit. I want to live. I'm not ready. Tell me I'm gonna live. Oh, what is this? They're back in my room. I'm back in my room.
Morning, Mr. Scrooge. Are you quite yourself, sir?
I don't know. I don't think so. I hope not. Mrs. Dilber, look, the bed curtains. They're still here. You didn't sell them. You didn't tear them down. I'm still here. Oh, and the shadows of the things that may have been may yet be dispelled. Heaven and the ghost of Christmas be praised for this. Oh, Jacob Marley. Thank you, old Jacob. Oh, saved upon my knees, old Jacob. Oh, upon my knees.
Has he gone mad?
I don't know what to do. Oh, I'm as light as a feather. Oh, I was happy as an angel. I was giddy as a schoolboy.
Likewise.
Thank you. Many more of them. Oh, look, Mrs. Dilber. There's the door where Jacob Marley came through. Oh, and there's the window where the ghost of Christmas had passed when I flew out. And there's the corner where the ghost of Christmas presents It all happened. I don't know what day of the month it is. I don't know how long I've been amongst the spirits. Well, I don't know anything. I never did know anything.
That's true.
But now I know that I don't know anything. I don't know anything. But now I know that I don't know. Oh, listen to it. Now, I'm not mad. But Mrs. Diller, this is for you.
A guinea. And now what for?
Ooh, I'll give you one guess.
Keep me mouth shut.
No, Mrs. Diller, it's for a Christmas present.
A Christmas present. For me? From you?
Yes, of course. Of course, Mrs. Diller. Now, how much do I pay you?
2 shillings a week.
2 shillings? Oh! It's forthwith raised to 10!
10 shillings? You sure you don't want to see the doctor, sir?
The doctor? No, of course not. Nor the undertaker. Mrs. Diller, off you go! Go enjoy your Christmas! Go on now like a good girl!
Bob's your uncle. Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year!
Merry Christmas! Merry Christmas, everyone! Happy New Year to all the world! Hello? Hello? I still don't know what day it is. Come on, let me just find out! course they can. Of course they can. Ah! You're there, lad.
Hello.
Hello. Do you know the poulterer on the next street but one?
I should hope I
Intelligent boy. Do you know whether the prize turkey that was hanging there is still for sale? Not the little prize turkey, mind, the big one.
do. The one as big as me?
A remarkable boy. What a pleasure to talk to him. Yes, my young buck. The one as big as you.
It's hanging there now, sir.
Ah, hanging there now. Well, go and buy it.
I don't care, Governor.
No. I am in earnest. Go and buy it and tell them to bring it here so that I may direct them where to take it. Come back here with the poulterer and I'll give you a shilling. Come back here in less than 5 minutes and I'll give you half a crown.
Half a crown!
Stop like a shot. I'll send it to Bob Cratchit's house. He won't know who sent it. It's twice the size of Tiny Tim. come now fount of every blessing. Tune my heart to sing thy grace. Streams of mercy never ceasing. Call for songs of loudest praise. Teach me some melodious sonnet, sung by flaming tongues above. Praise the mount I'm fixed upon it, mount of thy redeeming love. Here I raise my Ebenezer, hither by thy help I come, and I hope by thy good pleasure safely to arrive at home. Prone to wander, Lord, I feel it, prone to leave the God I love. Here's my heart, oh, take and seal it for thy courts above. Here's my heart, oh, take and seal it for thy courts above. Oh, Fred!
Yes, Uncle.
Let's not play yes and no.
Yes and no? Well, the kids and I have a new game.
A new game?
Yes, it's called Ghost in the Graveyard. It's a great game. It's a gas.
Ghost in the graveyard? Come to think of it, yes and no sounds delightful. I don't deserve to be so happy. Ooh. This is perfect. Perfect. Quarter past the hour, day after Christmas. Bob Cratchit is still not here. Perfect. Absolutely perfect. Oh, here he comes. Bob Cratchit,
Yes, sir.
you're late.
I am a bit behind my time, sir.
Indeed you are. What is your business coming here at this time of the day?
Please forgive me, sir. We were making rather merry last night.
Yes, I'm sure you were. Well, let's not beat around the bush any longer, shall we?
Forgive me, sir. It shan't be repeated. It's only once a year.
Bob Cratchit, step this way if you please, sir. Bob Cratchit, you leave me no alternative. Just Bob, no alternative but to raise your salary!
What?
Yes, Bob! Raise your salary! And pay off your mortgage! No, allow me to raise that family of yours. You'll have me. A Merry Christmas, Bob! A Merry Christmas and I've given you a long while, Bob. We'll discuss your affairs this very afternoon over a bowl of steaming punch.
Steaming punch?
Yes, Bob, steaming punch. But before you do, make up the fires, Bob. Oh, before you do that, go and buy yourself a new coal scuttle, Bob Cratchit, and you that before you build another eye, Bob.
Scrooge was better than any alteration in him, but we let them laugh and little heeded them, for he knew that nothing ever happened in which some people didn't know that should have laughed in the outset. Some hard laughed, and that was quite enough for him, and it was said ever afterward that he knew how to keep Christmas well, if any man alive possessed that knowledge, and may that be said of us, and all of us. And so, as Tiny Tim observed,